Yes, sir. We on. We on. What's up with it? Sports Talk Texas, man. Live from the Draft House, baby. Trying to be back. Be back. What's up with it, JB?
Man, we in this bitch. We had technical difficulties Sunday, man. We were trying to stream live while we watched the Cowboys game. It ain't turn out like that, but we got something going on this week. So make up for that shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. They got out on us. We went to a little spot. We thought we was gonna be able to run our Bogart moves and kind of just run in and run Sports Talk Texas. And they was like, who?
Operation shutdown. But,
Yeah, shut it down quick. But it's all good.
Shout out to Ghost though, man. That's the spot, Ghost Arena, man. Live on Texas, man. You got a cool little Dallas vibe on this side. So, I can, drink. Gotta go too far.
Thank you. But look, man, y'all check us out. We finna get into a lot of stuff. We got Deion Sanders from Colorado Bucks. We got the Cowboys, squeaking by their team, getting over to these 49ers. We got a lot of NFL, NBA talk. The Lions, Clippers, and Lakers. Y'all know what's coming up. Let's go.
Tune in to Sports Talk Texas, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Texas time.
Second Rangers home run of the night.
Anything known to me to get in a Super Bowl.
Yo, man, we back in action, man. Checking on everybody. Tonight we got no football. We got some football talk. How about the Cowboys, baby?
Hey, man, let's talk about it, man. Say shout out to the boys, man. Put in that work. Against all odds. That's what I gotta say on this game. Against all odds. Even though people talk about Tom Brady.
What's up, Buster? How you doing, Mr. Good.
People talk about Tom Brady. It's the end for him or not. We still came out with that dub. Hey, like I tell anybody, any NFL team capable of winning. So, I ain't gonna take the whole downplay of my boys winning. We won, and we did it. We did it with class.
Y'all did it with class?
Did it with class.
Okay. I think that's what I like about that. Man, you feel humble with all that, man. That's cool, man. The boys handle their business. They handle their business. They did what they need to do. What I like from seeing this victory, I'm gonna be honest with you, was the fact that they actually beat them down. They didn't let Brady look like he was still spectacular. They made him look like he's supposed to.
We ain't cut him no slack, We ain't cutting no slack, and you can go look at the record, man. We're according to everybody else, we're supposed to lose. So now that we won, they trying to downplay it. And that's cool with the Cowboys. We deal with that a lot, but me, I'm gonna stay a faithful fan, man. Mavs fan for life. Dallas Cowboys for life. That's how it's coming.
Yeah, that's what's up. I know you stay that on with you. So, I want to talk about somebody that, I believe, give props to Dak, man.
Dak, he got out there.
I'm giving Dak props, man. Like I told y'all, man, Dak gonna do his thing, man. Just gotta work with him, man. Dak went out there and threw about 4 touchdowns, man.
Ran one in. We hit a good little call on that play. He got down. He got some good throws in.
Play calling was much better.
Something I would like to see is Zeke get a little more active, give us a little bit more yards per carry. Definitely not a little bit more, a lot more per carry. Probably hold us down, but man, I definitely like to see more about Zeke.
Yeah. See, going forward. Yeah, I've been saying it for years, man. He ain't it, but I ain't finna be the dead horse. Y'all done seen the stats. Y'all see what he do and don't do in the game now. You know what I'm saying? But the numbers don't lie. But on top of that, the defense stood up. Y'all did the thing, man. I want to send big props out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know what everybody wants to really hear about is who the Detroit Lions are drafting in the draft, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know that's what y'all been waiting on, so we're gonna talk about that. Nah, man, we ain't talking about no non-playoff teams.
We got the Niners next going forward. So that's gonna think that's going to be one of our biggest games. Definitely right now playoffs. So
Yeah.
that's a big game for us. I'm for sure feel they can come out with the dub. It's all about performance. It's gonna take the whole team, not just one or two players. Now I need everybody to step up and perform. And I got faith in my boys. But,
So JD, okay, you think that because the Niners are a running team, right? You think that they'll be able to kind of, because I don't think the Dallas Cowboys run defense is really that good.
Nah, it ain't been that good this season. But like I said, the thing about NFL, anything can happen during the game. So Cowboys normally, they step up when you think they won't step up, and when they supposed to just smash, they don't.
I can dig it. Well, I think y'all got it, man. I think y'all gonna put up a tough fight. It's a rematch of what happened last year. They came down to the end, but like they blew y'all out.
Nah, they really did because to tell the truth, last year we kind of played good in the second half though. We came back, we played good, we lost, but we played good in the second half. So like I said with the Cowboys, here or there. But I think we're gonna show up though.
Yeah.
Shit, man, I hope, man. It's been a minute, but I still stay there.
I'm ready to see the good.
Ready to see the goods, man.
I dig it.
Even my Mavs lost last night to Atlanta.
Yeah.
I don't know, you ready to NBA, but we can get into that later.
Nah, so what I was thinking about before we get into the NBA, it is a couple other games. You know what I'm saying? They got the
You said what you said? What?
I was saying we got the Jags versus the Chiefs.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
We got Philly and Giants.
Still got tough games right there. Tough teams. So who you got with Jags and the Chiefs? I think
I'm going for the Chiefs on that. And on that Philly versus Giants game, I'm going for the Giants because, man, if the Cowboys win and the Giants win, we got the NFC Championship in the D, man. I'm definitely looking forward to that, man.
Wait. Okay, I'll just check you out, bro. So you said that if they get the how many championships will be in the D?
No. I'm saying if Dallas win Sunday and the Giants win and the NFC Championship will be in Dallas.
Gotcha.
That's the game being down.
Gotcha.
So that's why I need both of them to win.
Okay. So would you rather play the Giants or Philly then? I think you'd rather play the Giants.
Shit, the Giants for sure. But we ain't scared of Philly though. We gonna get out there, man. Philly can lose.
Yeah, I can dig
shit, them motherfuckers can lose, man. See, the records and shit, that shit matter. But when it comes to playoffs, it's all about what you do with this game.
Yeah.
Not if you was 11 and 12 and whatever the fuck your record is. Okay, that's cool. But we done seen some teams come and lose in the playoffs and you had a perfect record. So that shit don't mean nothing, man. It's about making it to the playoffs and executing when it's your time to do that shit. And if you can do that, you will be a champion. If you can't, you're going home, man.
All right, so I know you're not looking past the 49ers, bro, but we're gonna do it anyway because you brought up if the Giants beat Philly. All right, so let's say if Philly beat the Giants and if y'all beat Philly and Philly, bro. What's up? I'm gonna feel about the same. I'm gonna feel the same way that I feel about going into this game.
Yeah. My niggas can get the job done. They have to play a certain way to get it done, and I think everybody can agree with me. Yeah. I think everybody can agree with me on the Cowboys right now. That they can do it, they have to do it if they want to get it. If not, they going home, man. But is we capable of doing it? Yeah. Number 2. There you go. Say it, man.
I think
there you go. Hey.
Like you say though, any team can get it done, so that means the other team can too. So that means that it comes down to execution, and you just gonna have a better game. But especially right now, teams are equal.
Yeah.
Teams are equal. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when y'all playing the Niners ain't even trampled y'all last year. It was a tough game. It came down to a one missed time out.
And we did come back.
And it came back. So we'll see what happens this year. Like I said, y'all already won your first playoff game. You know, I predict rest is cake. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the Jags. You know, who y'all got out there? I know it's the Jags and the Chiefs. Most people say I the Chiefs, man. Unless you're from Louisville Ball or something, you should have the Chiefs. Man.
Yeah, man. I definitely picked the Chiefs on that one. Giants and Philly. I'm gonna say I want the Giants to win, but I feel Philly gonna win.
Okay.
But at the same time, the Giants can't beat them, boy. You know what I'm saying? So,
Wow, my dude Jeffrey said 49 is about 2 scores. Easy.
Okay.
He said easy work, man.
Hey, you ever seen a duck pull a truck? Tell you, man. Just watch, man. Watch this shit, man.
All right, so then we got the Jags and the Chiefs, and then we had the Giants and Philadelphia. Then we got Buffalo and Cincinnati, man.
Oh yeah, Cincinnati.
Come on, man. Buffalo and Cincinnati, man. That's tough, man.
Buffalo and Cincinnati.
That's tough. That's tough. That's cold. They got to play.
Buffalo and Cincinnati. That's hard to call on that one.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that I gotta go with who I think going to the Super Bowl. Buffalo.
Man, you've been picking them the whole time.
I've been talking about them the whole year, man. I said Buffalo was going, man. I got Buffalo beat Kansas City. Cincinnati.
Yeah, I say I'm picking.
Yeah, you feel me on that? Yeah. So that's what I'm going with.
Hey, and not to throw our top, man. We got to throw a little boxing too later on, man. We're going to get to that.
We talk about my boy Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia and Tank, man.
Everybody know Ryan.
I mean, hey, we're going to get out there about that too, man. We're going to have a little time on that a little bit later.
Quick and swift over the powerhouse, man. Quick and swift. Okay, so cool. We got all the games. What's up with it, Tony Jefferson? I see you, baby, representing that big. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir. I see y'all chiming in with us, baby. What's up, brother? Let's go, Kansas City.
So I gotta go. Hey, your pops is a smart man. Your pops is a smart man.
Hey, shout out to Mark Wood, man, and you like, man, that's my dude. He came to the game. He's a Green Bay Packer fan. He got to see the Detroit Lions change history. You know what I'm saying? I like that thing. So,
I say it every time, man. Let's go back to it. That Kansas City team when they had Dante Hall, Larry Johnson, Priest Holmes. Say that was my squad, man.
I'm the Christian Okoye very word days. Like even Marcus Allen coming after that. So, you know, Jeff say Cincinnati in the upset makes him have a huge receiver. Okay. All right. Man, but it's it's hard for me to call it either an upset to which team wins, Jeff, because both of them so solid. You know what I'm saying? Both of them solid. They both Super Bowl contenders. It's a shame we got to get them right now.
Hey, that's gonna be a good game, man.
I wish KC would have had to play both of them. Both of them. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be a good game.
That would have been nice, man. That would have been nice. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure, Wood. Yes, sir. Shout out to you, man. All right. Yeah, what up, though, Tony? Tony, we're going to be on that boxing later on, man. Ryan Garcia and Lil Tank, man. I know you pulling for Garcia because you're a truist. You're a boxing purist. You like somebody who know how to move around the ring with his hand, using hand set up his hand. You know what I'm saying? I know you pulling for him, so it's all good. We're on the same page. Tony is on like boxing. Okay. He runs the sports talk boxing.
So boxing. So let's get into it then. If you're boxing, now let's get into it. Who you got, Tony, man, on Garcia and Tank, man? Let us know what's your prediction and who you think is the better fighter, and what do one got to do to beat the other one if it's gonna go.
That's too deep for Tony, man.
Nah, he got it, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
He got it, man. Hey, it's simple, man. Garcia or Tank, man. Man, I'm at the bar. Can't hear my phone. Type it.
We can't.
Oh yeah, he can't type.
We can't type, man.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Tony, get you in, man. Okay, cool. So let's talk NBA, bro.
Okay, let's get into it, man. LeBron, they said he coming. LeBron,
the Bruce
James. Hey man, them boys, man, they can't. He getting up the numbers, but they can't get the dub, though.
Yeah.
It ain't looking too good for the boys.
This is the Wild Wild West, man. This is the Wild Wild West, man. I've been saying it for a long time. The Wild Wild West, man. You know what I'm saying? The Western Conference ain't no games to be played over here. You got your little funky ass pandemic trophy, man. You got it, man. Go and get out the way, man. Otherwise, you need the last place, like the first round. You can't deal with the West. This ain't the East, man. Wild Wild West, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, and man, say, man, but Mavericks got this.
We playing basic basketball.
Mavs, man, we can't. I mean, Luka say don't get it fucked up, man. He had God. We got to get it together, man. If we going forward, man. We just trade Bron, yeah. LeBron just waiting to play with his son, man. That's all he waiting for.
Trade it while it's getting good. Get what you can before the cliff comes. It might not come. Good. Well, let's get him out the way because you're not getting no more titles with this dude, man. Go get him up out of there, man. Get what you can, man. Somebody gonna buy high, man. Yeah, you're right, man. I feel you on that.
Cancel him out, man.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
They canceling LeBron, man. It's about that time.
And look, I don't blame him. I don't blame him for wanting to play with his son, man. You know what I'm saying? I would want to play with my son.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's what he after. Right now, I think that's what he after.
Any well-respected, black man should want to play, do his trade with his son. So I'm not gonna knock that. But get him off. If the Lakers want to be anything, ever again,
get him going.
They need to get him up out of there, man.
Get him
They
going.
done squeezed the orange, man. They done squeezed everything out the orange. Ain't nothing else, man. Don't let it go, man.
Goddamn Jazz on Fresh Prince throwing on and about to go, man.
So look. So I know a lot of my people from all those different places. I got Detroit Pistons fans. I got Mark Wood. I think Mark Wood is a Milwaukee Bucks fan. There's a few of y'all out there. But when we talking about these Mavs, we get kind of upset, man. Right now we get upset because they win some games and they lose too many games. They lose too many games to teams they should beat. No, don't get me wrong. The Hawks are not just a scrub team, but they're in turmoil right now. They're in turmoil. We supposed to have a top 3 MVP finalist. Man, you got to go out there and take care of your business, man.
Hey, LeBron is not a closer, man.
I'm talking about Luka, man.
Luka, man. Hey, Luka putting up the points, though, man. But it takes a team to win, man. We need everybody else to step up, man. Luka can only do so much.
Got to do better, man. I don't want to, man.
Shout out to the Mavs, though, man. I fuck with them, man.
Man, I do too. It's always Mavs Nation. But the problem is right now, I need to get a hold of Jason Kidd. I've been saying it all year. The offense ain't tinkered with right now.
Yeah, some ain't clicking, man. Some ain't clicking with my boys.
They got to get us something better.
Some ain't clicking with my boys. I
got my favorite server.
Favorite server, Alexis Slaughter.
Oh yeah, I am.
What you finna go home?
That's the thing, man.
I'm gonna go across the street actually.
We got to tinker with this offense. We got to change
No.
stuff up. We got to get more creative than what we're doing, man. It ain't working, man. It ain't working. It's starting to tick me off.
I need some.
April, Jeff, we can't wait.
All I got is
Jeff, we
20.
can't wait to April. That's too far, man. That's almost the playoffs, man.
Let me
I'm
get
still talking football. I gotta show up eventually. Oh, who is that? Chris G. What's up,
Okay.
Chris
All right,
G?
just take
Shout
this.
out One Pride.
I got you.
Lions handling their business.
This
man.
would be
These dudes,
45
they
here.
They think we had a.
I'll do that because it's only gonna be like $6 or $7.
Nah, that's. Let me see how much. That's 20, right?
Right.
How much?
Chris G, what's good up with you, man?
40.
Good to see you, bro. That's the point.
Let me see how much it is.
Just keep it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeff, man, we talk basketball. You gotta talk basketball all the time. Like for instance, my little Michigan Wolverines getting smacked around. We didn't caught up. We didn't caught up. Okay, the Wolverines are caught up. I think it's about a 1-point game now. Yeah, man. Now, I can talk football all day. I can talk basketball. We mixing it up today.
Yeah, man, we got a little bit of boxing in there.
We got everything today. Asking y'all about the Ryan Garcia and Tank, who y'all got in that. Still, if y'all still can drop your opinions about who's gonna win this weekend. I know you got Cincinnati easy. He said Frisco by 2 touchdowns. Man, that's tough, Jeff. That's tough, Jeff. So I want to know what y'all, who y'all think gonna win in those 4 games, man. And who's your Super Bowl pick? Mine's Bills and Niners, man. There's no knock on the Cowboys; they could win, but I just think that
Bills and 49.
I think the Bills and 49. Well, then,
So you got the Chiefs losing to.
I got the Chiefs out of their next round. Man.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose to the Bills. The Bills gonna see them because the Jags ain't gonna beat them. They gonna beat the Chiefs.
That'll be some shit.
That's gonna be like a 40.
That'll be some shit, though.
It will. It'd be like a 48-30 game or something. 48-31.
Somewhere. That's one of the games you'll be better off on a point scheme.
Ron needs the box. If he try to mix it up, he's gonna get knocked out.
Hey, that's exactly what we said.
That's what I said too.
I said, look, Ryan Garcia got the power and the reach, right? So if he can figure out a way to beat Tank from a distance, he won. But if you try to come in and do all that rah-rah shit, with Tank, he gonna knock him out. That's my opinion.
You gotta work the ring.
Yeah, he gotta work it, but Tank
But
can
Tank
take a
is
hit.
good.
Tank can take a hit, and he know how to get in there and do what he need to do. At some point, he gonna have him frustrated. He gonna come in, and that's when he gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, I was gonna say he
Going
good
for the kill.
He good at cutting off the ring, and he good at figuring you out, like when you know to dip in, dip out, when he on the move. Which, you know, I've seen him a few times.
Take
Oh,
it, dog,
you
man.
out.
Don't take nothing from
I ain't
Tank.
taking nothing
Hey,
from him.
even to go Mike Tyson, they wrote up on him. I think he in LA or something, asked him what they think. He said, "What you mean?" He said he a legend. He said if he keep going, he will be a legend. That's what his exact
Come on,
words.
Tank.
He said if he keep doing the same thing.
Well, he better watch out. Lil
It ended
Ron
up being
Davis, man,
15.
Look, all he gotta do is keep that jab in his mouth. Jabs and straights, man. Jabs and straights, man. Jab straight, hook, turn, hook, turn. Get back in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, and that's how it's going.
That's the only way he gonna survive. Man. You gotta use a little bitty to this game, man. But yeah, man.
But that's gonna be a good fight. Everybody ready for that Errol Spence and Crawford fight.
Man, Crawford gonna drop that dude. Spence scared, man. Spence scared, man.
Come on, man.
Spence scared, man. Hold on, man. We got somebody in the lobby, man. I think that's one of our co-hosts, man. It looked like he just got in from work. He looked like he ready to get up in there, man. What's up, baby?
What's up with you, fam?
Man, it's him, y'all. It's Red, y'all. That's him, man.
What's up? What's up, man? Man?
Yeah.
Hey,
See it, we in there. You see it?
yeah, you see us mad up. Hey, you done celebrating the victory in the first round of the playoffs for the Cowboys, man?
Man, no, man. Hey, we won the playoff game, man. So you gotta give us something right now. We gotta take the time to enjoy this. We ain't done yet. We'll be done tomorrow. Thursday, we turn that switch out. But right now, no, we still gotta celebrate. We just won on Monday, man. Hey, my dog want to say hi. Say hey, baby.
Hey, how y'all? Hey.
And
How you doing? Yeah, that's cool, Red. Y'all, hey man, hey, well deserved victory. Well executed. Like I said earlier, I know you missed it, but they did their thing. They did their thing.
I was listening to you, man. I heard you picking against us, man. That kind of hurt me, man. I want to know. Like, I understand of all the weapons that the San Francisco 49ers have. I'm not, disputing that at all. But what I do want you to think about is look at their schedule. Look at the teams that they have played throughout the season. And even though they have been a little bit dominant, they still have been playing mediocre to bad teams. And we're not none of those teams. When we play good, we play like one of the best teams, if not the best team in the league. None of the teams that they beat, they can say that. None of the teams when they play their best, they can be one of the best teams in the league. So what do the 49ers do that you think that it's just gonna make them the Cowboys gonna be able to match up with them?
Okay, so you basically saying that I think my opinion about the 49ers beating the Cowboys, you don't think it's valid based upon the scheduling? That's what you're looking at. You think you're a better team based upon the schedule?
He's saying how they've been playing against teams like certain teams. They ain't been playing too good.
Yeah, when you look at our schedule, we have one of the toughest schedules in the league, and also we went 7-1 against winning teams.
You had schedule. You had one of the easiest schedules. Is that what you said?
No, sir. If you look at our schedule and based on the team that's in the playoffs,
yes,
we have one of the hardest schedules because we played 5 of the 4 teams that was in the playoffs. 5 of the teams on our schedule was in the playoffs, including the Giants and the Eagles that we played twice.
Yeah, the Giants and Philly. That's mostly the two.
Yeah, we played them twice, but we also played Cincinnati early in the season also.
Early in the season, okay. All right, that's cool. I mean, y'all, hey, look, every team in the playoffs right now is like, I agree with my cousin. They have an opportunity to win the game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be equal right about now, except for, teams like what we just saw this week, on Monday Night Football. The Buccaneers should not have been in the playoffs. There should not have been one NFC South team in the playoffs, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? But they were, and they got exposed as being what they were. Not a playoff contending team. All right, so y'all blew them out, and the 49ers played them also, and they blew them out. They smoked them like 35-7 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I know you have played the Giants and the Eagles twice, and you know, I think the Eagles are a Super Bowl contending team. They're going to be in the NFC Championship game.
If they win, though, they
I mean,
around and lose to the Giants.
they could, but
Right now,
I'm predicting that they're going to be in the NFC Championship game. You know what I'm saying?
But let me ask you this, that's what I'm asking you. Because you're saying that they blew out the 49ers and we beat the 49ers. That's what I'm saying. So what team are you giving them as they solidify as a good team? Because they beat who?
I see what you're saying. Okay, I'm not basing. Okay, so honestly, I'm not basing my opinion about them being a better team on who they play. Like, you know, I'm basing upon what I'm seeing from these teams. Okay, I see a strength against a weakness in the Dallas Cowboys with the running defense. I'm not too sturdy about the run.
Yeah, we can agree on that.
Yeah,
They're tripping on that. Yeah.
And I think that even though the Cowboys have adjusted to the read option, because what they were doing was they were sending your boy Michael Parsons out in the in pass coverage too much. They changed that. You know what I'm saying? They stopped doing that, which is cool. So, but I still think that that's something that's going to be a weakness for you guys to have to deal with that play action, deal with that run game. All right, and I think they can kind of pull the game out if they execute right against you. And that's my reasoning because I've seen them play a few times now. You know, so I've seen the Cowboys play, and I've seen, I've been watching the Frisco a little bit too, and I'm impressed. I'm impressed that they can bring in a fucking third stringer and still be winning with what we talked about earlier when Cooper Rush came in. How the Cowboys went their strengths, which is run, defense, running the ball. They stick to it. They stick to it, no matter. And then they run their play action, and they keep running their system, and they just plug the quarterback in, which is how the Cowboys should be. But they've been consistent with it, bro. And you can't knock it right now. I just can't knock it.
Yeah, you're right. No, I give credit where credit is due. What he have done. You know what I'm saying? You said the last pick of the draft. It does take to what the team is. I just think that when you know what I'm saying, in the playoffs, you play to who you can who's in front of you. I think that the team, a lot of people get like giving the 49ers extra credit for what I don't think they would give the Dallas Cowboys. I think if we beat the teams that they have beat, I don't think we would get the respect as they do. They're getting a lot more respect, I feel like, and people are not really looking at the teams that they beat. They beat the Cardinals, the Seahawks, and Vegas.
So let me say this, please. I don't mean to interrupt you. So let's talk about that respect, and I agree with you. But can you agree with me about this? Have the Cowboys not been up and down? Do we not what we're getting? Do we not know what we're getting each week? And then we're going to compare that. Go ahead. Then we're going to compare that to a team that's won 10 games solid straight. You got to give credit to them. And then you got a team that's like this sometimes. We don't know who's going to show up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. That's the reason why, for me, that's the reason why I'm picking the Cowboys. Like I said, I don't pick them for bias because I actually, like I said, I'm a Cowboys fan. Everybody knows it. But when it comes down to that sports stuff, I try to be a realist. You know what I'm saying? I try to look at the game and match us and see where it is. So I try to pick out the personnel. Of course, I want my team to win. But I'm gonna be honest about the situation. Like, I'll start some games throughout the season and say, "Hey, we might not win this game." You know what I'm saying? We can possibly lose. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be honest with it. But I'm just saying, for me, I just feel like they have won 11-0, but you gotta look at the team that they played. Only winning team that they played was Kansas City, and Kansas City smacked it. They smacked it. So all the other games they have won, yes, they have won, but these ain't winning teams. Like, go look at their records. The last 6 games that they won, they have won against teams that have losing records. Like I said, the best one they played was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You just said themselves it's not a good team.
They've been smacking folks up. Hold on, I want you to chew on this. Cowboys can't neutralize Bosa. That's a huge problem. Now hold your thought. I'm gonna go through the comments real quick. See, my boy say Cowboys might be able to hang with the Niners, but might come up a little short. See, back to the boxing. Spence need to ignore Bud. He don't want no smoke. Go get some dollars and fight Canelo at 154. So I believe that Jeff is basically saying that Bud ain't ready for.
Hey, Jeffrey Bulls, I'm telling you right now, man. I don't even know you, but if Crawford and Spence fight, we can bet $200, bro.
I got Crawford, man.
Hey, we can bet $200, man.
Yeah, I'm in on that shit.
Man, look, I'm cleaning up. I'm cleaning up on this.
Come
You
on, man.
niggas paying me up this time.
We can lock that in right now.
Hold on. Look, we're gonna jump back. Shout out to this baby mama, man. Danielle Harrison, man. I don't know if she typed this, but it's some good knowledge here. Y'all listen to this. I'm feeling something different in the air with the Cowboys, but BUT big. Yeah, they show up sometimes, then they F up, then they out the game. But them Cowboys might show up, y'all. Hey man, that's some excellent. Okay, I taught her well, baby mama. I talked to baby mama well about sports, man. But basically saying what I was just telling you, though, man. I think that the up and down is where the respect and disrespect come from, bro. You know what I mean?
And I agree with you, but like I said, the opinion is honest. You're right. This is an up and down team. But for me, I think it's been more up than down. You're not an up and down team when you're 12-5, man. You know what I'm saying? You had a lot more ups than you had downs. The inconsistency is there. But for me, when this team plays its best, I believe that it can play with any team that's in the NFL. And that there makes it into every game.
Okay. So I wanted to go back. To this comment. I said we would. It said the Cowboys can't neutralize Bosa. That's a huge problem. What you got there?
Right now, because I'm done. I already have
I mean, Bosa is going to get his. I think just the same way Parsons is going to get his. I think they both are going to be effective in the game. I do think you can neutralize him by quick passes. And one thing about the 49ers is their defense is really not that good is their secondary. The secondary is really not that good. Metcalf had a real good game against them. Devontae Adams had an even better game against them. So their secondary is hard. What they base their defense off of is they pass rush getting to the quarterback. So if you can put your tight end in and chip him with your running back or with your tight end, just to give Dak a little extra time, I think you can expose that secondary that they have.
Hey, block her, man. Block her.
Ratia Butler say Cowboys out of there.
Block. Hey, how you block her, man?
We got to block her, bro.
I'm not. Hey, just tell her next Thursday. Make sure she come back on here. If we win, don't hide.
Yeah.
Don't hide.
Come on.
We gonna be here. Win or lose, we gonna be here. So make sure everybody who talk about the Cowboys, that's fine. But just remember, if we win, we gonna be here. We gonna be here if they lose. I'm gonna come on here if we lose. I'll eat my words. But hey, if you hate on the Cowboys, just make sure you come back on here next Thursday and eat that close.
Bring it on back. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it after. She gonna come with some different type of energy for sure.
Say, man, y'all gotta cut that out. Y'all can't be beefing with the
check in, you know.
Hey, she might be right though. If we lose, I gotta tell her she right. I gotta admit to it. But just make sure you know something to do that. They have from you.
Red, so I know you can talk Cowboys all day, but we got to get your opinion about the Jags versus Chiefs. What you got there?
They say that boy Trevor Lawrence has never lost on Saturday, man. They say that man is undefeated on Saturday from high school to college to the NFL. He ain't never lost on Saturday, but he gonna lose this Saturday.
So you got the Jags in?
I got the Chiefs. He gonna lose this Saturday.
Quit playing, man. All right, so who you got with the Giants and Philly?
I think that's gonna be a close game, bro. I really do. I think that's gonna be a real close game. You know, division. It's really hard to beat a team 3 times in the season. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's a divisional foe. Know each other. You're familiar with each other. I can't see either team winning, but I'm gonna take the Eagles just because they're at home. I think they can edge out because they had the week off and they was at home. If they was in New York, I think they probably could lose.
Yeah, Eagles going to the NFC Championship game, bro. So and then who you got between Cincinnati and Buffalo, man? I think that's the hardest game on the schedule.
Yeah, because they so evenly matched. I mean, you get Buffalo. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game too. I think people think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I'm taking the under. I think a lot of people take the under. I think it's gonna be a real defensive game. But I'm gonna take Buffalo, man. I think Buffalo's gonna edge them out because of the offensive line. The problem that Cincinnati is having, I think they will show itself. They lost 2 offensive linemen in the last 5 weeks. It's very hard to replace them in the playoffs. So I think that Buffalo will edge out. Very marginally, like I said, like about 3 or 4 points. I think it's gonna be a real close game and real low scoring. But I think Buffalo's gonna take it.
All right, so Jeff say you got the Eagles going to the ship. Wow.
I do not. I do not. I do not. I think for me, I was telling the guy at my job the same thing. I think the NFC Championship winner is the one who wins out of the 49ers and the Cowboys. I think because the teams are so evenly matched. I think if the Eagles beat the Giants, even if they beat them, the Giants is not nowhere near the teams that we are. You feel what I'm saying? I think the Eagles, the 49ers, and the Cowboys are the three best teams in the division. They pretty much evenly matched. So the Giants game, when the Eagles play them, they won't have to play the caliber of players like how the 49ers and the Cowboys are playing. You feel what I'm saying? So I think the game is going to be a little bit more easier for us next week to win this game than it will be for the Eagles. Because they're going to have to play up to their competition.
Okay. Well, Miss Bratia say she don't fully trust them Eagles, man. At this point, hey, man. Hey, okay. All right. At this point, give me y'all top four teams. Y'all top four teams in right now playing. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Top 4 right
Yep.
now.
Right now.
Right now, I give you the Chiefs. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You got Philly, Buffalo, Cowboys.
Yeah, and right, the Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
I don't know. He's the Bills.
I can see that.
Bills.
All right. I can see that. All right.
Yeah.
Who you got, fam? Basically, yeah. Who you got?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the fam also. I'm gonna take the Chiefs, and then I'm gonna take the Cowboys. Then I'm gonna take the Eagles, and then I'm gonna take the Niners.
Okay, and Jeff right there, he said you got the Chiefs, Eagles, Bills, and Niners, and that's kind of where I'm at.
Change the Cowboys.
I'm taking Buffalo out of there. Let's see. Who you got? Yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs out of there. Yeah, Chiefs versus Bills. They either gonna get the Bills or Cincinnati. So I think the Chiefs are the third best team in the AFC. But I agree with that list right here, as is, because the Bills are gonna beat Cincinnati. I think 49ers and Eagles is gonna be a hell of. I know I'm skipping ahead, but I think it's gonna be a hell of an NFC Championship game if it happens, right? And the Bills versus Chiefs, it's a rematch of what happened last year. So that's, the year before that. So it's tough. That overtime, they changed the overtime.
Hey, Red. So look, Red. All we need is for the Cowboys to win and the Giants to win, and we'll have the NFC Championship game here in Dallas.
And we lit, man. I was just telling Dre, bro. I think that game. What you think about that game? Because I really think that's gonna be a real close game, man. Like I said, I'm giving the Eagles a pass is because they well rested and they at home. That's the only reason why.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like if both of them was to win. That's what it's looking at.
Hey man, we gotta go.
Yeah, we going to
we gotta go.
Game. We finna go.
If the Giants beat the Eagles and if the Dallas Cowboys beat the Niners,
then
we getting tickets. Because I ain't gonna lie.
We gotta go.
I guarantee you this. This game here will change everybody's perspective. If Dallas beat the 49ers, I guarantee you people gonna be like, damn, you know what? The boy Mike can go to the I guarantee you. People whole mindset gonna change that of this game right here. People who ain't never been Cowboys fans.
Hey, Red.
We've been showing up all year, man. I think it's tomorrow today, man.
Just say until Jerry Jones get a real GM, it ain't happening. I don't know, man. Look, man. They win right now, man. You're looking at something, man.
Hey, Jeffrey Bulls, listen to me. Okay? Listen to me, Jeffrey Bulls. All our players on our team is drafted. We only have about 3 players that's on our team that's not drafted. All our starting players in all the major positions are drafted. That's Jerry Jones, man. That's Jerry. Don't get into the real thing. Let's talk real. The last couple drafts, Jerry is drafted Hall of Fame players. Zach Martin, Tyler Smith, them Hall of Fame players, man. Michael Parsons.
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about it. Don't talk about the GM, man, because he's been doing. A GM is doing good. People don't know Jerry got the name, but it's a dude in the background who's really the GM.
And we capable of getting the job done. That's what I'm telling everybody. all that, whatever they want to talk about. We capable of winning, man. I believe in my boys. So, yeah.
Hey man, 5 back-to-back seasons, man. It speaks for itself.
Y'all good, man. Look, man, y'all in the trenches now, man. Y'all in the trenches with everybody else in the trenches. You know, you ain't get in the trenches by being nice, man. You got to being nasty, man. By being good. You know what I'm saying? By doing what you need to do on that football field. So y'all there now. We're going to see what y'all going to do against these 49ers. And, hey, if I lose, man. But I just think that Dallas has peaked out, man. They've been peaked out this time, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, we did.
I understand that, man. Like I said, I understand where you're coming from. They haven't been consistent the whole year, man. So I can understand that. They do got, they still got some stuff to prove. I think they're ready to prove this year.
Y'all better not be falling for that play action. Too much play action. Hey, keep falling for that play action out there. And that boy Purdy going to be out there looking like a Big Ten player.
Hey, I want to tell people, man, I've seen something different with the defense, man. The defense is different, I'm telling you. He played a lot of cover one all year. He ain't playing cover one against Tampa, man. They was in cover two. They had 3 safeties on the field almost the whole game, bro. That third is a game changer because then you can line up with them boys when they go out there with Kittle and Debo and Christian McCaffrey. You got guys out there that's big, just as big as Debo is. Curse and Imaku, them boys are big, man. Them boys are 6'4", 6'5" safeties. They not little. You know, Dan Quinn like to have big safeties like he did in Seattle when he had when he had Chandler and them boys.
It just came to my mind, bro, before it passes my mind. Lamar Jackson, bro. I'm keeping it football, but that is an opinion I want to know. Like,
he made the right decision.
I mean, what you think? Did he make the right decision? Are the Baltimore Ravens trying to play this man? What's going on?
I think he made the right decision, bro. Like I said, this is a business. The same way that the organizations do it, they play it as a business mindset. And when you're a young player like Lamar Jackson is, and you are that athletic, you gotta make a business decision. And we remember RG3 when he won the Heisman and went in and won the Rookie of the Year, and then he got hurt the following year, and he decided to play the rest of the season even after his injury. And then he tore his MCL, and he was never the same the rest of his career. And Lamar Jackson plays the same kind of style that RG3 plays, so he understands that one bad move or one bad play can cost me my whole career. Because once you make an injury like a torn ACL or a torn MCL, sometimes you're never the same after you got to run like the way they play the ball. So I think he'll put enough tape on film to let you know what type of player he is. He ain't won the MVP. He has a winning record since he's been in the league. He has won a playoff game. Pay that man. He won, pay him. He deserves what he deserves. I'm not going to get on the field and risk my body knowing the way I play until y'all pay me.
Okay. I know what you
mean. No, I agree with that because, like, shit, you got to look out for yourself before you look out for anybody else, you know, in so many ways. So, I definitely feel that, you know. Shit, they either choose up or lose up. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a business. It's a business, bro. It's nothing personal like that. Like what they say on the movies, it's like that. It's not personal. It's just business. Like on New Jack City. He said,
I'm gonna cross-reference basketball player and Lamar Jackson in this situation. Anthony Davis, for instance, right? Anthony Davis stayed injured. He stayed hurt. The reason why he stayed hurt is because he's always rushing himself back. You know what I'm saying? Everything is now mode. He never gives his body the full time to recover 110% that it needs to. So his body's compensating in other areas. And no, I'm not a doctor. I just sound good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, if he hurt, he stay hurt. And if he could take off, let's say like a whole year, where all he has to do is rehab, run, cardio, do conditioning, let his body heal how it needs to heal, he'll have a longer career. He won't be so injured like the next time he plays for a year. You know what I'm saying?
And Lamar Jackson plays a contact sport. Think about that. I mean, he plays a way more physical, way more contact, way more injury-prone type of sport. You know, even though Anthony Davis plays a sport that they play 82 games, the NFL plays 17. The physicality is so much on. And Lamar Jackson's not a big person. He's not a big quarterback. He's not Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? He's not Trevor Lawrence. 6'5", 6'6", one of these big dudes like that. So the way he plays the game, he has to protect it. So yeah, I'm not giving you anything extra until you pay me. I deserve to be paid, man. And like I said, it's nothing personal. I think it's just business.
Yeah, I can dig that. I mean, for me personally, I'm on his side with it because I don't even honestly, bro, I don't even understand why he suited up this year. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even have suited up this year. And when they would have been 1-5, 1-6, they'd be like, "Hey, bro, hey, you know what I'm saying? Come back." So hold on, Jeff, being real interactive with me today. He say John Harbaugh is willing to go with Hundley on the cheap and trust the Baltimore system. Lamar got to keep his bag, got to get his bag elsewhere. I mean,
That's true. I agree with you, Jeffrey. On that one. I do agree with him on that.
I can see that. I mean, hey, it's a business at the end of the day, you know. And if you get the same production, like for instance, they talk about the fumble that happened with Baltimore this past weekend, right? I've seen Lamar Jackson do that plenty of times within the 5-yard line.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He's done the same thing.
Yeah,
He
like I
might
said,
be a little bit flashy, but if you're getting the same production, if you still got to depend on your defense, still got to depend on the running quarterback, why am I paying you this much money?
like what you just said, I've seen Lamar Jackson do that hundreds of times, and then you see what happened when it wasn't Lamar Jackson. You see what I'm saying? He gives you that benefit to be able to go into the game and know most of the time you probably have the best quarterback in that game. And I mean, I agree with Jeffrey because I think that's what the Baltimore Ravens is going to do. That's what they're known for. They're really not known to have no big name quarterback. They really trying to trust their system and who they is. So I can see Lamar Jackson probably going to get some money elsewhere than Baltimore. But that would be a stupid decision on Baltimore because for me, you only get so many good players like that in your franchise. And like I said, Lamar Jackson go to the right team, man, and they can be a Super Bowl team. And Baltimore gonna be looking like, what do we do? Because Hundley is not the guy, man. I don't give a damn about what he have done. He's not Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I feel it. Well, Baltimore definitely changed how they used to be. They used to be a team that depended on a lot of defense. To me, their defense is falling off a whole bunch.
Yeah, from the classic shit.
Yeah, from what I'm used to seeing.
From the Ray Lewis tape.
Yeah. And so they never had a real major quarterback. The only major quarterback they had was Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco had an amazing run that playoff time they had. They actually went 12-0. He threw 3 touchdowns a game and no interceptions on their way when they won their last Super Bowl. But other than that, the Baltimore Ravens never had no big name quarterback. They always been a defensive team. They always had a good running game and a strong defense. And so I do think that's what they're gonna trust. They're gonna trust their system.
Say I want to send a shout out to our kicker specialist, Val. Okay. I know I'm switching gears on y'all, but this past weekend we seen Monday we seen some crazy stuff.
Man,
we seen the kicker miss 4 in a row. That's what we doing as a kicker. So Jerry said I need to go. He got somebody signed up on the practice squad. Like, bro, if you doing this, bro,
suit up, man.
Let's get somebody else in here, man. You can't handle the moment, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Val. Shout out to, see the Pittsburgh Steelers fans. All Pittsburgh Steelers fans right now that's listening to us. I want y'all to know that, even though y'all didn't make the playoffs and I love it, I still respect it. You know what I'm saying? I respect the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right, and I want to point out something right quick, bro. I want to point out something real quick because I feel like nobody talking enough about this. I mean, we need to give our shout out and give credit where credit due. Give people their flowers while they still here. Don't wait till they gone before you give them flowers. And I'm not a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, but shout out to Mike Tomlin, man. 17 years with a winning season. He has never had a losing season in the NFL. Bill Belichick, Bill Rob, Tom Landry, all these great coaches that they have all had losing seasons. Mike Tomlin has never had a losing season in the NFL. 17 years. Double salute to that, man.
That's tough, man. That is definitely tough, man. Good big shout out right there, man. Hey, man, you know what? I might give you a little edge up for free next time I see you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, say this shit on candy camera, man. So say.
I can always go back to this now. I'm saying, hey, you remember?
He gonna put your shit back just because you want.
Nah, you know, a picture of I just go away with it.
Hey, Jeff say you want Lamar and the D get Jeff get golf up out of there. Nah, man, golf. Hey, golf taking us to the chosen land, man. We don't need Lamar, man. You know what I'm saying? What, we got golf, man. We got Jared Jackson back there already, man. You know what I'm saying?
I enjoy. I'm glad y'all let y'all offensive coordinator go, bro. He was looking for a head coaching position, and then he decided to go ahead and stay with y'all. That was the smartest decision y'all did, bro. He's a hell of an offensive coordinator, bro.
I was sweating, bro.
He's amazing.
My homeboy Tony J say, retention for the lines is the problem. Whenever we start getting talent, they break off and go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And that offensive coordinator, since he took over, last year, you can see the difference. You know what I'm saying? Because we was like 0-11 or whatever, and the offense started looking a lot better once he took over. And then Campbell gave him the whole range this year. And I love the center game. I love everything. I watched some football plays that they play. I'm like, hey, wait, that was nice. You know what I'm saying? So it's refreshing to have them, bro. So hopefully that keeps some of our free agents. We got some young dudes on the squad, man. They might want to explore other squads, but they need to stay, man. You know what I'm saying? And keep us so we can blast next year. For real.
I think Detroit gonna be my sleeper team next year, bro. Like I said, they're the only top 5 offense that didn't make the playoffs, bro.
Right.
They're a hell of a team. They young, so I think they're gonna get better with time. I think they're gonna have a bright future, man.
Yeah, we did it to ourselves though because we shouldn't have lost that Carolina game. If we win that Carolina game, we went out in the playoffs. It wasn't to come down to somebody else having to win or lose. We beat Carolina. We went in there and got smacked for like 300 yards in the first half. That's crazy. But hey, like my homeboy Jeremy say, man, the bar is low for the Detroit Lions. Our thing is like, at 9-8, it's a good successful season for us. We want to keep building on it. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get in this draft, bro. Get us an interior lineman, interior defensive lineman, get some more pressure on that quarterback. That's going to help the back end. I love our safeties. I love Tracy Walker the third coming back. Kirby Joseph's my dude. I'm getting the jersey soon. You know what I'm saying? Aiden Hutchinson.
The rebirth.
Hey, man, come on, man. Rebirth. Nigga, say, man.
You started to get excited about it. When the last time you got excited about the Detroit season? I feel the excitement in my boy.
Hey, I can't lie. Them boys did turn up, though, man.
They did, man.
They turned around because at first we was making jokes and shit. Then them boys
y'all
started winning.
Laughing at my
them boys started winning, so I give you that.
I'm telling you,
but it's that offensive coordinator, bro. They got offensive genius, man. If you go back and look at the highlights, like Dre was saying, of Detroit, you will see some plays that you probably have never seen before, bro. He's very creative, and like I said, they was offering him like head coaching position, and I guess Detroit paid him a little bit more money, and he ended up staying.
I want to interrupt that because this actually came to my mind. Ben Johnson, cool. I love it. I love what he's doing for the Detroit Lions, right? But how is it that somebody who's only probably, offensively called less than 30 games, probably 25 games in his career, on the top list to be a head coaching position when you got guys like Eric Bieniemy sitting there in Kansas City not getting that opportunity? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I thought about that. I was like, how did that happen? Like, he's 36, bro. You know what I'm saying? How did he get that?
Well, it's a trend. This is a trend in NFL. That's what the NFL does, a copycat league. And everybody want to be the next one. And remember Sean McVay? Everybody want to see if they can find that next Sean McVay, that next young thing. It used to be you had to get to an old school coach that had all the wisdom and the wise. But see, they don't want that no more. They want the creative young coaches. They can, they can be real close to the players and get an influence out of them. That's why you see McVay over in Miami and Sean McVay and Gruden in the 90s like that. Most of these coaches are getting younger and younger. So they want to see if they can find their next genius coach. So that's why these dudes are getting that opportunity. And Eric Bieniemy is a good coach, but I think, like I said, his background and his age, what I'm saying, they start stuck in his own way. It's not fair, but it's just a trend of the NFL. It's always been like that.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I mean, I'm at the end of the day, I'm glad dude stayed though, because like I said, I'm used to the Lions having something good, and all of a sudden it's snatched away from us. Whether it's a player who got tired of losing, from retirement, or he just left after 3 or 4 years. He got his rookie. He did good as a rookie. He's like, man, I'm out. So, to see a coach wanted by somebody else in the NFL, it must mean and he is doing good. But I look at him like I look at Kellen Moore, right? Kellen Moore used to be our quarterback. He's so inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? And whenever everybody talk about like the L's of the Cowboys fam, I'm like, nobody ever mentions the play calling. The play calling is not. I don't know what your purpose is and what you're trying to do. Are you trying to be a running team? Are you trying to be a play action team? Are you trying to be you know what I'm saying?
I think
a passing team? Are you just looking out on the field and being like, all right, let me figure it out as I go, how I feel today? What's the philosophy?
Situation.
I'm gonna disagree with you on the inconsistency because I do think that he's consistent because in the last 2 years he had 2 top 5 offers, and that's consistency. That is consistency. When you've been top 5 in your offensive the last 2 years, that's why he's getting interviews for head coaching. And like I said, that's what he does. Since Dak has been back, we're second in scoring. We average 28 points a game.
Yeah.
We the only team that has scored more than 40 points 3 times in the season. So I mean, like, yeah, sometimes he is a little predictable, and I think he does need to keep his mind a little bit creative. But as far as us scoring points, I don't think you ever go into a game thinking that Dallas is not going to score. When we don't score, you're more shocked. Like, wow, they only put up this amount of points because you're so used to Dallas putting up a certain amount of points, at least 20-some points a game. Yeah, I think that's because of him because he's been our offensive coordinator for 5 years. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, in those 5 years, we have led the top 5 offense 3 of the 5 years. That's pretty consistent.
Okay, all right. So you rocking with him, man. You still rocking with him, even though Ben Johnson's better. It's all good, man.
Hey, Ben Johnson was good.
So, hey, everybody. Hey, I do want everybody to tune in and watch the Cowboy game, though, man. Because, we're going to Ghost Arena, man. So you need to come up there if you can, bro. I know you be busy with the family, but you need to go to Ghost Arena and come kick it with us and watch the game. They got good food.
Yeah, I think that was live, man. I'm gonna have to call you on Thursday and let you know what's good, man. But yeah, I seen on TV they show snippets of everybody at Cowboy Stadium. It was a lot of people out there, man.
That motherfucker's live, man, for real. The video wasn't too clear. It looked like it was recorded off of a potato, the one in the group text the picture.
Oh yeah.
But hey, man, it was live, man. Say if you can pull up, man, you definitely gonna like it.
You just have a good time though.
All Cowboy fans in there, man, lit. I'm talking about lit. It's cool, but no extra shit.
You should have seen me that night. Detroit played Green Bay, bro. I was on the Detroit Lions fan over there. And the Green Bay fan was mad, bro.
Yeah, he had to go home.
Hey, that was a good game, bro. Like I said, y'all don't think gonna beat something this year. I don't see Minnesota being the same team, and I don't see Green Bay either. So I can see y'all winning y'all division next year, bro.
Hey, you see what Jeff say?
Don't listen to Jeff say it hard. Hey, no way around. Hey, you ain't gotta tell me, Jeff. I already know. Hey, me and you here, man.
Hey, Trey gonna have you in the doghouse.
Hey, come back home and get beat up messing with me, bro.
I got it's people to keep.
Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate you stopping in with us, bro. Had a good time. We're gonna be back on it next week. Hopefully, we'll have some good news for the after the game. You know what I'm saying?
With the big dub.
That'll be you.
Hope everybody come back and see us next Thursday.
Hold on, Ratia. Don't come in here with all that.
Hey, man. She trolling, man. We got her. You still ain't blocked her, man?
She might be getting blocked.
You gotta block her, man.
Hey, man. You good, boy. Double salute, my man.
Yeah, all right.
Salute, fam. You be good. Hey, Ratia, we all know you a LeBron fan. Cut all that stuff out, man. Yeah. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all have a good one. Sports Talk Texas, man. We'll see you next Thursday, 7 o'clock Texas time.